Hey guys, I hope you're well. Welcome. We're on a bit of a break in between training and things like that, so we thought we'd jump in before everyone goes into pretty much self-isolation. How are you finding that, Nick? Are you gearing up for it? What are your plans for the coming days?
At the moment, I kind of want to delay it as much as possible. Because I think once you're in, it's like once you're in, it kind of feels like you can't go out again. Hi, Ryan.
Hi Ryan, how you doing?
I think, ultimately, what we're doing is for the good of it. But yeah,
Mankind!
yes,
But
mankind,
yes.
womankind, humankind.
Humankind, personkind.
So
Hey Stamali!
ultimately, it's a good thing. And it's something that we're being required to do. I mean, we've just had a briefing about working from home,
Which is actually going to go quite well, I think. I think everyone's very concerned about all these different things, but I am going to put your minds at rest, guys. As long as you have a confident management team, obviously we can't mention where we work, things like that, but obviously as long as you have a confident management team, everything will go to plan. Just follow your management's guidelines. Hi Stavali, hiya Ryan, how's everyone going? Hello lurker person, how's it going? We're just on a bit of a break, so we thought we'd jump in and have a bit of a chat. We filmed on the bench yesterday, we filmed another vlog just now, so we're gonna be here for a bit. Oh, you can't self-isolate? Oh, you're a key worker, peace and love. I'm sorry to hear that, man, that really sucks.
We can sympathise there because my sister is a paramedic, and so she's on like the front line of it all. So yeah, she actually came over. She lives in Bristol, and when she came over to visit my mum and my sister and the niece and nephews, and what she did, and there's someone over there who's dancing and they're trying to distract us.
Oh dear.
But the thing is we couldn't really like hug or anything like that.
Yeah.
So Ryan, how are you finding self-isolation, and how are you finding keeping yourself amused? Because this
Yeah.
is going to be us next week.
Definitely.
So we're
well,
pretty much
from tomorrow, pretty much.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously, Badger Juniors clubs are all finished. There'll be no reason to not start it tomorrow. So I'll be starting from tomorrow and making sure everything goes to plan. His school have put out a brilliant plan. He's going to be homeschooled and all this sort of stuff. So everything is going to go to plan, all being well. So, and I've got enough food stocked up for about a month. So
Glad that you're
here you
watching us for
go.
entertainment.
Oh, good. I'm pleased, man. I'm really pleased, Ryan. Keeping you happy. That's always good. This is the thing. I'll always try my best to put out a daily vlog or a stream, even if it's at midnight or something silly like that. As you guys saw, I did a Gwent stream last night at midnight because that was the only time I could fit it in logistically. But I will do a stream every day, even if it's at silly o'clock, I promise. So don't worry about that. It will happen. But yeah, I've got to keep you guys entertained. We've got to all keep going. And as Boris said, this is a warlike government now, so I'm going to be a warlike YouTube channel. We will win. Was that too over the top?
When you kind of like imagine that in Boris's voice, you're just like, oh, good grief.
We will fight them on the beaches.
Yeah, I wonder if he was trying. I wonder if that was the kind of speech he was going for.
I think he was. He is going to be, what's his name? Boris Johnson is legitimately a modern day Winston Churchill.
Or at least
Fight
he's
me.
trying to be.
He's trying to be.
Yeah.
And probably
Not-
miserably failing.
Probably, yeah. Is a bit pushing it, but trying to be, definitely.
Definitely.
So yes, that's But yeah, it's pretty much on everyone's minds at the moment. It's something unlike anything we've experienced before, and I think it's actually going to be really interesting. With us from like an educational perspective, with kind of like working from home, having things available, having resources available. Is this something that? Yes, we agree. Is this something that they might look to be using more of in future? I mean, not necessarily, making kids stay at home or anything like that.
No, but
But-
will there be more emphasis on education at home during the weekends and things like that? Timetabled? I mean, in Japan and Germany and places like that, they have scheduled activities on a Saturday and a Sunday. So why not here? And why not implement that once this is all over. I think it's fantastic. I mean, I don't really agree with some of the bedtimes. You know, it says he should go to bed between 8 and 9, and I'm a bit like, nah, you're right. So
No, maybe
that's a bit too late. Maybe
if you're 7 or something, then it makes sense. But
obviously he's still a bit too young to go to bed that late. He gets knackered when he has a late night. So I'm going to implement an earlier bedtime and a proper regime story, things like that. I don't really agree with some like TV time before bed and things like that. So there is going to try to be some little bits of tweaks there. Thank you, Ryan. That's very kind.
Thanks, Ryan.
That's very kind of you, Ryan. Thank you very much for the sentiment. That's very kind. Just do it when you can, buddy. Thank you for the love. So I hope everyone's okay. Stavali, if you're still here, hope you're all right. Kiritani, if you're lurking, if you guys are lurking, that's great. Viper, thank you very much for all the love, you guys. You are awesome and we love you. Thank you very much for all the support. You're awesome. Big shout out to Viper for the lovely package he sent me and Badger Jr. Thank you very much. That unboxing will come very soon. I've had to edit some bits and pieces here and there, but we're getting there. It's all good. But yeah, thank you, Ryan. That's very kind of you, man. And I hope you're okay. You know, anyone during self-isolation, if I can talk to you via Discord or via the live streams or YouTube or whatever, please do get in contact. Nick has a YouTube channel as well. Feel free to check out some of his bits and pieces.
I'm going to be adding some film content
That's
to
right.
it soon. I'm going to add some couple of bits from a couple of the films that I've been in. The 2 films I've been in that are on Amazon Prime. I'm going to upload clips from both of those.
Yep.
So you can check those out. So look out for that. The films are Calamity Kevin, if you wanted to look that up. There's another one called Scarlet, which has 2 T's, which you can
I
look
need
up
to
online.
watch that actually. I did find that on there. Thank you, Ryan. That's very kind. He said he's going to send us some prezzies. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Thank
but
you.
Yes, please do check out everyone's channels as well. If you've got people here and you haven't subscribed to them, do check them. But yeah, what I was going to say is that obviously, you know, please make sure. I think now is the best time ever to emphasise this. Make sure if you know other YouTubers and they're live streaming and they're doing it to keep everyone sane, please support them in any way you can, whether it's turning up regularly or donating or helping, whatever you can do, or even a kind word, please do it, you know, because people are really going to try and entertain and keep everyone happy, because if we don't, we're all going nuts. And there's so many people out there that entertain me on a daily basis and keep me happy, so I need to do the same, and I will try and support you guys as much as I can. And thank you very much, guys, you're awesome. Thank you for the love. In this really weird, unprecedented time, we all need to look after each other. I'm sounding like Boris Johnson now.
No, you sound way cooler than him.
Thanks.
I suppose what we've got. I mean, if any YouTubers out there are interested in collaborating with us,
This is definitely true.
We're definitely
Yeah.
up for that. YouTube collaborations are huge at the moment.
Yes.
And you know, it's really good. It's really good to get involved, that people are getting involved with that.
Yes.
You know, so if anyone is interested, you know, it's like promotion for both of us, and also produces some really good content as well.
But
So,
yes.
we
Ryan
just
was
had a
saying
comment about every
Spitting
episode.
Image.
Now, I actually looked up an old edition of Spitting Image from the 80s. You know,
Yes.
this is when I think it was kind of like not long before an election.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and you had you had Margaret Thatcher and her group of MPs with huge eyebrows. And one of them was dressed. One of them was made to look like a snail.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, they were going around people's houses going, "You are stupid. You are stupid." So, I think the thing with the new series of
Yes.
the new series of Spitting Image, I think it's going to knock a lot of people off. But the thing
Yes.
is, I think the thing people are going to complain, everyone's going to be complaining how it's biased one way, biased another way. You know, I think ultimately they're probably gonna tear everyone a new one.
They will, 100%. And I mentioned that on my comedy news special.
Yeah,
Spitting
I
Image.
think-
Wink. If you haven't watched that yet, do check it. But yes, they are going to rip everyone a fresh new one. They are going to literally I hope and I pray that it will bring back real comedy, to quote voice legend. He said in his comment on the video, this will bring back real comedy, and I really hope it will too. I think that's what's needed.
I think it's gonna be interesting to see kind of like how it turns out. I think the thing is, I think we've all become very aware of things of bias
Yes.
against certain things. Because the thing is, I mean, I kind of look at it as a bit like how well, you never know, Chris Moores might turn up in it.
Yes, he might do, actually.
It might be interesting to kind of see what comes out, because I think, I mean, people at the moment, there's lots of accusations about news being biased towards one thing. I mean, you know,
Well,
people
we know
accuse-
for definite, don't we, that literally we were doing an on the bench yesterday, which is on tonight, 8:30. We were like, what else can we talk about? Everything is about the coronavirus. Everything. There's nothing else in the news. There could be serial killers out there. There could be murderers. There could be absolutely all hell to pay going on.
Apparently, earlier this week, Prince Philip died.
What?
Apparently,
What?
Prince Philip died.
No.
He was 98. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but no one told anyone. When did you hear about this? I legit didn't know about this.
Someone said this. But yeah, I think he was trending on Twitter earlier. But yeah,
Was
someone
it?
mentioned So yeah, we're gonna have to go look that up. Let's have a look.
Have a look. I had no idea of this, and he's legitimately going to look this up now. I had no idea. Because everything's about Sharona. No one said anything else about anything, so I don't know. Only thing I've been checking about is making sure everyone's safe and happy and loving and all this sort of business. That's very strange, isn't it? Okay.
Okay. So it looks like he hasn't passed away.
Okay.
So my apologies for false news, not fake news, false news.
Oh.
But there were rumours going around that he died.
Yes, but this is the time when people do let out fake news. Hello, Zarek. Hello, Kiritani. This is the times when people do let out fake news because it's prime for people to be anxious. It's prime for people to be unsure of the world. And honestly, this is what happens.
Now, there's lots of good...
I knew it was you.
Hello, Zarek.
Hello, Ryan. Hello, Zarek. Hello, Kiritani. But yes, lies and trouble with the media.
Now,
These things
yeah.
happen. And we could actually talk a little bit about this because I was actually told last night, and I won't go into the details of it for sensitivity, but somebody actually tried to tell me that they were going to be spraying the UK via helicopter with, antibac and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, what? No!
Oh, like that's gonna work gonna work when people are out and about and suddenly just like...
I'm saying like they tried that years ago during the Vietnam War with the formaldehyde children and things like that. Don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure. Zarek knows all about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, they tried that and then, deformities and all sorts of horrible things happened.
Yeah.
No, they are not going to go spraying stuff.
There's loads of information. My advice would be, if someone is sharing a meme, like copy of something on Facebook or some text or very long text,
Yeah, please.
take it with a pinch of salt.
Yes.
A large pinch of
pinch of salt. The best thing to do is obviously check on. I mean, I'm thinking about the most legitimate source I can think. The most legitimate source you should do is obviously BBC News.
BBC News, the NHS website, the World Health Organization's website. They are. Even if you all think it's all some kind of giant conspiracy,
It is.
It's still more. Those sites are still more reliable than random memes on Facebook.
What's that? I'm only going to burn my half of the toilet rolls.
He has used that quote a couple of times today.
Shh! Don't tell him. Don't tell him, Pike. Kiritani, how are you holding up, buddy? Are you all right? How to be a bouse by a house.
How to be... Oh, this is This is when we chatted a couple of weeks back on the bench about Lily Singh, who has a book called How to Be a Bouse. None of us really understand how that
No, I don't really.
is. You know, it doesn't even work in a Canadian accent.
How,
you know,
I can't
that's
even
where
do
she's
Can
from.
you do a Canadian accent? I can.
I can do an American accent. but it
American.
the thing is, I mean, there is a Canadian teacher here, and to my shame, I said to him, "What part of America are you from?" And he said, "I'm Canadian."
What?
He did say he'd had that all of that day though.
Yes.
So I clearly wasn't the first one. So yeah. But yeah, the deep South accents. A lot of people end up like that. I think the thing with deep South accent is it feels kind of like you just say everything slower and kind of emphasize syllables more. So it kind of goes from talking like this to goes from talking like
So you
this.
sound like John Wayne.
That kind of thing. If there's
Yeah.
any Americans listening to this, we're really sorry.
Oh dear. Yeah. Slower indeed, yes indeed, and of course, how to be a badger and grow a beard. Yes, my
Yes.
beard game is on point.
Yes.
Nick's is a bit pants, but by the time we see him back out of the cryo chamber, no doubt he will have grown a bigger beard.
I've probably grown. I might
dear.
trim. I might trim it kind of like during summer. I
Yeah.
don't really bother cutting it much over
Okay.
over winter because why bother? But yeah, need to get my mum a Mother's Day present. This Sunday is Mother's Day.
This Sunday is Mother's Day. Got a bit of a cough, but I need to get my mum's Mother's Day present. Not sure if it's just because I quit smoking or other symptoms. Well done for you for quitting.
Yeah.
Well done for you for quitting, Kiritani. Well done, mate.
Yes.
Well done, 100%. Obviously, I have already picked up, the boss's present, and it's all going well to plan there. So it's all good.
So yes, it's
I think it matches my Yorkshire accent well. Okay. Oh well, I hope you carry on quitting, buddy.
What part of Yorkshire are you from, matey?
The bit where they make the tea.
Oh.
I think matches my Yorkshire accent. Nice one. No, Badger should shave his off again. No.
Don't tempt him.
EastEnders filming has been cancelled,
It has.
but not entirely. They
No.
are cutting down to 2 episodes a week. No doubt they have probably done a sensible thing and bulk filmed for the foreseeable future.
They usually film about 2 months in advance.
Yeah, so no doubt they may have bulk filmed and then it's gone on for a longer period of time.
We were checking because one of our students is utterly obsessed with EastEnders.
Yes.
But we have checked him just like, are you okay that it's only going to be on 2 days a week? And he says he's fine.
What was that there? I'm going to buy my mum a piece of bacon and throw it at her.
Right, you don't have a good relationship with your mum then.
Oh dear.
Hopefully she's not I hope your mum isn't vegetarian because
Yes,
that's
that would just be mean.
yeah.
Oh, ow, got cramp in my hand. But yes, I do. Oh, good. Well, I hope you have a good relationship with her. That's good. Me and Badger Jr. will be making special cards for the boss as well. Ryan, good idea. I'm a veggie and my mum isn't, lol. See, this is what I always find interesting. How I absolutely admire vegetarians and vegans, and I often find it interesting how parents can be like total meat eaters, and it actually affects the children that much that they're like, actually, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
And,
'cause
good
one of my
for
sisters
you.
is.
Good for
Yeah.
you.
Thing is, do you have vegetarian parents and then you go on to be an omnivore?
Well, this is it. Omnomivore. Exactly. Do you find yourself, and that does happen. Random word of the day. Bacon. I don't know what kind of bum bum
Bum bum.
bum 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 bum. Call the quality.
I don't
of the-
think that's 2 words, and I don't think that's actually. That's not a word. That's 2 words. I don't think you can hyphenate these, so they don't count as 1 word. This is me getting very. This is where I've been watching too many episodes of Pointless with the word rounds.
QI. What about Bumley Warner? Let's do that. It's a bit like Chumley Warner, but you're bum chums.
I used to get called Chumley Warner by one of my work colleagues because of how I talk. His name was Michael, and he was an absolute tosser.
Not corona related. Now, whoa. You know where that came from, though, don't you? Do you know where that came from or no?
Well, what came from?
Chumley Warner.
It's a Harry Enfield sketch, isn't it?
Harry Enfield sketch, yes. Yeah. No, it's not Corona related. He made me laugh.
For the record, I'm just going to move slightly further away.
Bye.
And so it's over to me. Do you like this? Do you like this background? It's like the one, or it's like the few remaining trees on Earth that have not been cut down to make toilet roll.
Yes, there's a few trees left. Lovely pond. It is a lovely pond.
It is a
isn't
lovely pond, yes. Yes, it's so yeah. You know, we're quite lucky with with this backdrop. It's just a shame about this giant bin with a pizza box hanging out of it.
Those scallywags.
That pizza is not ours, and they didn't even save us any.
No, there's not. Well, it'd be weird if they did and just put, here you go, Nick, and it was in the bin.
But still,
I don't know. That just seems really random. Boo-hoo. Where's my pizza? Madness. Probably had pineapple in it. There you
we
go.
had this long talk about why pineapple is actually considered not very good to put on a pizza.
Yes, I think we did actually do a proper video.
Remind people of it, you know, because more people need to know this. Lots of people don't like it because lots of people think it's uncool because the internet tells them to. They don't know the actual legitimate reason why.
Because the acidic nature of pineapple breaks down the cheese, you morons. Hi, Cletus.
Consider yourselves educated. You know, so
That's why it's not ideal, because the acidic nature of the pineapple and the sugars breaks down the cheese. And then, obviously, what happens to the cheese and the pineapple and, of course, the tomato is it just goes to a load of gross slosh.
goes runny and it's really, really wet and it's just not good pizza.
Why would you do this?
So there you go. That is why, people, you don't have pineapple on a pizza.
Indeed.
Although, must say, I've had pineapple on pizzas before. It's not that bad, but I'm assuming they put it on after it had been cooked.
Random fact, the Hawaiian pizza was first created in Canada. Interesting. Badger's beard is growing nicely. Yeah, well, in the next... Oh. Well, in the next few weeks when I don't leave the house and don't shave, it's going to grow even nicer.
It's going to have trouble getting out the door.
I know. I'm going to look like a member of ZZ Top.
There is a comic strip by a French comic artist called Song Incolo, and he actually did a video of this because he and his boyfriend both have huge beards, and yeah, they're just like a few days in, they're going to have enormous beards.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I may even do something really stupid
I'll link to the channel in the comments.
I may even do something really stupid and do a beard update growth like picture every day on the community chat. So if you're bored, you can look at my beard growing daily.
So yeah, it's like we just need to think about all this stuff, all these videos that we can do in isolation. I'm wondering maybe I should do I'm getting a new Oyster card in the post.
This
soon.
is true.
Maybe I'll do like an unboxing.
An
video for
unboxing
you.
of your Oyster card. Yes, Nick will be doing some bits and pieces. As On The Bench is on isolation hiatus, which is sucked royally, Nick will be doing some vlogs for us from his house, and he'll be sending to me via Dropbox, and I'll be shoving them on.
Yes,
so, indeed. And
There's
also, there we go. There is a few other bits and pieces going on.
Right, so there will of course be travel videos as well. I have loads of footage worth of travel
So
videos.
if you're
coming up.
isolating and you fancy a look in the outside world, these are perfect. Playlist is in the description. So if you want to see, if you're missing the outside world, perfect plug. If you're missing the outside world, please don't forget to check Nick's travel videos.
Thank you. Yes, indeed.
Oh.
Right, TJ, who posted earlier, said apparently has some awesome news.
Hey TJ, happy
TJ, we
news.
want to hear that. They shut down everything but food stores and gas stations here in
Yep,
Texas.
that's happening.
Yeah, they haven't shut down a lot of like shops or anything like that here.
Yes,
and
but
they
they're-
haven't shut down many gyms either.
No, but they're offering digital services.
Yes.
Would be the best way to do it. So all online. But yes, obviously, even in restaurants, I believe you told me this, or was it the boss? I can't remember which one. you know, they're actually doing it so it's a table apart. So it's
Yes.
like reserved social distance.
Yeah.
So
There-
instead of having a full restaurant, it'd be someone's there and then a break and then a break.
Yeah, there's actually when I went to a restaurant in Brentwood, there was actually one saying this table. There's a notice on there saying this table is kept separate for purposes of social distancing. I
Yes.
should have got a photo of it. I'll get another one when I'm out, probably next week.
Yes.
So yeah, that's.
But obviously, you know, I've been busy taking photos of empty shelves in supermarkets, and Nick roasts me for that later. So we're going to talk about that later. Also, guys, yes, while we're here and just before we go, we're going to give a bit of a plug to tonight's On the Bench. 8:30, the premiere. So please do turn up accordingly if you can. And we're going to be talking about Glastonbury. We're going to
Glastonbury
be
being cancelled, Eurovision being cancelled, just everything.
being cancelled.
Just everything. Yeah.
And
Yes,
of course,
a new kind of cancel culture.
a new. Oh, I shouldn't laugh at that. That's very
Yeah.
naughty, Nick. But
Right,
yes,
cancel culture happens on the internet. I don't necessarily endorse it, but it's happening. And someone actually just mentioned Happy New Year to you, TJ.
yes. Well, postponed as well as cancelled. This is very
Yeah.
true. Indefinitely postponed. And we talk about that later on. Wink. 8:30. So do not worry about it. It is going to be a live premiere. I will be there chatting in the comments. So if you're not used to that, it's a bit of an interactive thing. So we all join in the conversation. Nick will be there if he can.
I'll do my best to be there.
And we'll all join in and chat about what we talk about at the same time. So it's not strictly live, but it's a live premiere, and we chat and we talk about the different events that we talk about. There is more things. We don't just talk about coronavirus. We talk about lots of other different things. So there you go. Lucky On the Bench is not cancelled. Well, this is technically, tonight's one is potentially the last one for a while. We have done another vlog for you guys that I'll be putting out at some point next week. There's also Viper Vipers unboxing, and of course, as mentioned, we have a contingency plan that we didn't think of in 2 seconds, and Nick will be sending me content via Dropbox from his home. So if you've got any suggestions later on about what we're doing and how you want to do it, please do. Yes, so any vlogs and things like that and any content you want to see from Nick, please do. And it'd be interesting because I believe that will be your first solo vlogs on the channel that aren't travel vlogs.
First
so
one for
that's
a
going to be
while,
interesting. Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting how that works. I know, I'm a bit upset that On the Bench is going into early season shutdown, but it will be back, I promise.
Yes. So
You
yes,
guys should stay home too, you'll be safe. Yes, my work has officially finished from today, but obviously we do need to come in sporadically. Obviously I can't tell you anything confidential, but I will be going back and forth to work when I'm needed, but ideally I will be practicing at the utmost self-isolation with my family and making sure the boss and Badger Jr. are safe. But I will have to go out to work when needed, if possible.
Yes, there is talk about doing a Skype. We're going to see how that
Yes.
works. We
Yeah.
can't really promise anything at the
Google
moment.
Hangouts is actually better for me, because then you're able to actually record it and it'll live and it'll go as a registered
Okay.
video. I'm not too sure how Skype would work in that respect, but I definitely know Google Hangouts gets saved as a video file, etc. So there you
So,
go.
yeah.
That's what I'll be planning to do.
Thank you,
But yes,
Stavali. As long as it doesn't end up looking like the next Unfriended movie.
it probably will, but needs must as the devil drives.
So yeah, we'll just have to make sure that we keep our blenders out of the way.
Take a picture of the current background and use it as a backdrop on your On the Bench vids for a while at home. That's true. Unfortunately, I don't have a green screen, but I may invest in one.
I'm looking to invest. In
Yeah,
green
I am
screens
investing.
soon.
We are thinking of investing in a green screen. So we'll see what happens. Yes, indeed. Stay safe, everyone. Look after yourselves. As of today, after this, I will be, self-isolating, going out only when I have to. So please do the same if you can. If you are a key worker, please take the utmost protection and looking after yourselves. And like we were saying, if you work for care homes or if you work for the NHS or anything where you have to go out with large amounts of people, please do follow the strict guidelines brought on by the government, washing hands, social distancing, all the business. Please do follow the direct instructions. Obviously, it's obvious, isn't it? No spitting, no being gross. You know, it won't be a break per se. I'll be live and everything. But yes, a break from work, most definitely. YouTube will carry on. As I said at the top of the stream, this is a warlike channel. We won't be giving up for nothing. We'll be kicking ass and we'll be carrying on in all different ways. So yeah, the channel will still continue, but we've had to make some different arrangements.
NHS very important. We totally agree with you there.
Yes.
So,
yes, you'll see. See you
Where you're
tonight.
heading on vacation. We're just
Yes.
we're just interested. So yes, we will see you. We will see you tonight. We're, thanks,
Well, you
John.
know what I mean, dear. Yes, indeed. I will definitely enjoy the break with my family and make sure everything is all in order. Some people have been concerned, and I'll tell you this for definite. We did a bulk buy shopping trip at Aldi and Lidl the other day, so I've got plenty of food, everything's like that. Nick lives at home with his parents. They've all made sure, and obviously you've gone out and got food for yourself. So for people that are concerned that we don't have enough food and all that sort of thing, we're fully stocked up. So please, if you have to leave the house, make sure you follow strict instructions on what to do, and make sure you keep washing your hands, you dirty beggars.
Wash your hands, drink water. Just generally try and stay as healthy as you can.
Indeed,
you
yeah.
know.
You're
And-
rationing, to be honest. Yes, that's a perfectly good idea to do. Exercise more, ration food, look after yourselves. Please be careful. Obviously eat. Make sure if you've got vitamin tablets and things like that, please make sure that you obviously look after yourselves as well. And we mentioned this in the previous On the Bench. It's hard to, but please don't let OCD and things like that take over. Use sensible precautions. Practice mindfulness and meditation. I know it seems a bit lame, but please do practice these things, because it will save you and keep you sane. That's not even a joke. But yes, please do ration out food where possible, but please do make sure if you've got vitamin tablets and things like that, make sure you look after yourself. Anything you want to add before we go, Nick?
Just to emphasize what everything that you've said. You know, it's important. It's important that you came back. I'm glad you got some moisturiser
Good.
in your hands. But yeah, that's important. You know, it's like dry. You know, it is important to wash your hands, but of course, too much washing your hands can you know, cause a lot of issues as well. You know, and just
Oh,
kind
I
of like
totally
keeping,
agree with you, Savali. Mindfulness and meditation is pucker. I totally agree with you there. I'm just saying it's, you know, some people might see it as lame, but it's not lame, it's important. Carry on, Nick.
So yeah, it's just important to do that. And I think the other thing that I would say is make sure you're getting enough sleep.
Yes.
If you, it's a good idea to turn off your phone before you go to bed.
Don't stay up till 1 o'clock playing Gwent.
Indeed, and don't post at 3 a.m. on social media that you can't get to sleep, because that is not going to help you.
No, because everyone then texts you back going, oh no, you can't sleep. You just carry on and on and on and on.
Yeah, so yeah, 3 a.m. social media posts saying I can't get to sleep are not going to help you sleep any faster.
No, they're not. Naughty
It's a good
me.
idea too. Turn your phone off, or if you don't want to turn your phone off, just keep it a bit further out of reach, so you're not tempted to get it, because I think people do underestimate the importance of good sleep.
10 p.m. to 6 a.m. is perfect,
I'm
Cletus, really.
jealous. I don't think I've been able to sleep like that in years.
I for about the last 20 years, I get up before my alarm anyway. Like, there's no point me doing an alarm soon, because as soon as there's natural light, I just wake up.
Badger sometimes texts me like, naughty man, is this true?
Oh, yeah, I do send him the odd sex text, but we won't talk about that.
You've just admitted it in front of everyone on YouTube.
Oh, no!
Don't snort ground up Smarties. Is that another YouTube challenge?
The ground up Smarties snorting challenge. It burns.
I bet. That's a nosebleed waiting to happen. You'll probably burst every blood vessel in your nose.
Oh,
I actually
dear.
had a nosebleed this morning through blowing my nose. I can't at the moment blow my nose without risking giving myself a nosebleed.
Please don't have an aneurysm, dear.
I'm going to try to. Try not to. But yeah,
Oh,
I
dear.
used to get nosebleed starts randomly when I was a kid. You know, I did nothing, and then all
Yes.
of a sudden, blood everywhere.
Well,
I
I'm
was,
the-
I
I'm
was
the- I'm the-
terrified of my
yeah.
own nose when I
Yeah,
was a kid.
to be real, to be totally transparent and real and all the business, I had exactly the same problem. I actually had the same problem. I actually had that condition where you have nosebleeds in your sleep. I used to wake up horrified, and it was like something out of American Horror Story. My covers and everything used to be drenched
That
in
happened
blood.
to me at least once.
I had it more than once. I had a legit condition for about a year, and thankfully I grew out of it. It didn't happen every night. Disclaimer, I know, you know,
Mercifully.
mercifully, but at least once a week I used to wake up and there'd be pisses worth of blood everywhere.
Yeah, if that happened to you every night, you wouldn't be here right now because
No,
you'd
no,
have
no.
lost too much blood.
Well, unfortunately, people have actually died from that condition.
Yeah.
So mercifully, I
Really?
did not.
yeah.
Oh dear. We used to do
Sticks.
pixie sticks back in the day when we were young and stupid. And I think, personally, before we go, I think this will bring back old-fashioned traditional hobbies. People will be reading more, people will be knitting, they'll be making
Hope
more
so.
things, they'll be doing lots of different things. And I have already started reading quite an apt book. I've started reading Day of the Triffids. Which is quite. Oh, John, now what I would say to you about this one is if you ever have nightmares or you're ever upset, guys, and this goes to everyone and Nick as well, if you know where I am, please do have a chat with me and make sure you're okay. I promise you I will get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, if you ever have any trouble sleeping and you need a friendly face to talk to, if you've got Nick on social media, chat to him. If you've got me on social media, chat to me. We are free to chat to. And what I don't mean is, I don't mean, you know, I mean it is in that we will be able to be
Available
about.
to chat to.
Yes, exactly. We will be about to chat to.
We aren't qualified counsellors, but we'll try.
Exactly. Hundreds of podcast episodes and hundreds of books. Great
Yes.
stuff.
And
yes,
you can listen to some of my radio show as well
indeed.
on
And
the
of
Phoenix
course,
FM website.
and of course, if you're severely bored, you can watch all the thousands of episodes of The Badger Show. Or catch up on about 3 years of On the Bench. Yeah, it's been about 3 years now.
I think it's 2.
2. Yes, but anyway. Lots of videos to watch. If you're totally bored, you can watch every single video on the channel. Please do. Shameless plug. Exactly. Been reading The Witcher. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty, etc. Right, we're
The
going
books
to go,
have Henry
guys.
Cavill.
No,
Oh man.
probably on the cover now because of blatant commercialism. Right, look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. On the bench tonight, 8:30. We got the coronavirus challenge reaction video coming up soon as well. Nick's going to send me some videos from home. Lots of stuff coming up very soon.
Not that bored. Watch some anyway.
Yeah, watch some anyway, you scallywags. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army. Enjoy. And by the way, I'm here if you need to chat. And we're going to be a Warlight channel. We're going to try and do as many videos as possible to try and keep everyone uplifted and happy. Bye. My coronas. Hopefully I haven't got coronas. Cough. Bye.